Yeah. Way up.
Way up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and it is a Wu-Tang Wednesday. It's a Wu Wednesday up here. Mano's in the building.
Yes, I am.
I saw Mano in the lobby when I was walking in, and in our building
my
here
mouth.
at iHeart, we actually are doing a tasting in the lobby for my coffee. Coffee uplifts people.
Right.
And also my tea, because I also have a tea brand with my coffee. So if we want to get some tea and Mano could try coffee for the first time, we can go downstairs in the lobby. But shout out to Kiana, who manages this building, black woman. She made that happen. So it was actually her idea. Like, let's do something in the building where people could taste your coffee and tea. And so even if you're walking past the building, just come get some coffee. But yeah, so that's happening downstairs on a Wealth Wednesday, as we always try to talk about financial empowerment and entrepreneurship. Mano, one day you're going to have some coffee.
We gotta film it though, is what I'm saying. Like we gotta make it an event.
Okay. I'm down for that. And I told Mano, as a person who's never had coffee before, I'm going to start you off with a mocha because it tastes kind of like a hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. And I think that you can handle that. And then we'll kind of get you into...
What if I don't like it?
You will. Do you like hot chocolate? You'll like it.
We'll make sure. Like it.
We'll make sure. But anyway, let's start the show off with some positivity and let's shine a light. Just call us up. Let us know if there's somebody you saw on the news, somebody you know personally, maybe somebody that you work with, whoever it is that you want to spread some love and positivity to. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150 is the number. And let's also shine a light on Nicki Minaj. Here is Your Love, because she is breaking all kinds of records. It's way up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's in the building. And you know, Mano and I love to spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.
That's what we do.
Spread
love.
And I want to shine a light on Chanel Dominique. She is in Detroit, and she actually has an event that's going to be happening this weekend at the Godfrey. It's called Power Keys 2.0, and it's basically a networking event about the music business, film business, about influencers, branding, sports, podcasting, radio, mental health, wellness, and she's been doing this work for quite some time. But she's also part of the Detroit Entertainment Commission. And so definitely doing big things. She manages Icewear Vezo too.
Okay.
So you probably know her. You know.
Chanel?
Yeah, Chanel Dominique. And when I first met her, she was working with Cash Doll. And then now she's been doing a lot of big things. Also working with Mary Sheffield, who is president of the city council. So shout out to Chanel. I'm going to see you this weekend. Detroit has their big show at the Joe this weekend. So it's like their huge concert that happens annually. So I feel like I'm going to be there.
Okay.
This weekend. All right. Well, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150 is the number. Let's spread some love. Batty, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine the light on the whole downtown Brooklyn Apple crew. Everybody there, we work so hard, and I just want to give them the recognition that they deserve. Everybody there goes above and beyond for the customers, and I just want to shout everybody out. So Apple, big up yourselves.
I definitely have gone there. I think I got my last phone, ordered it in advance, and came and picked it up right from that downtown Brooklyn Apple store. Y'all have me in and out.
Yes, we try to get everybody in and out fast. We try to accommodate everybody, and we work so hard, man. People don't understand.
And that store is always packed. Y'all got to have a lot of patience, too, because I know we have a lot of questions. Yes. We come in there, I don't know which one to get. Well, do I need this? And, you know, so we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you so much. If you ever stop by, my name is Batty. Definitely come by, and we're going to make sure you get it.
All right. Thank you, Batty.
No problem. Thank you so much, Angela. I love you guys.
We love you too. All right. Well, that was Shine a Light. 800-292-5150, brought to you by Born in Aroma by Valentino Beauty. For her, for him, for them. And I see y'all calling trying to get this Born in Aroma, but we love giving that out. So happy holidays. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea, and let's talk about Vegas. It is the place to be. So many residencies. We'll discuss. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Yee Tea is next.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to him.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's in the building.
New Mano.
Yeah, that boy time, man.
And let's talk about some of these Vegas residencies. I feel like this is really the place to be. It's really fun. You know, Lunel was up here recently and she's been doing her residency in Vegas. Right. We all see how amazing it's been for Usher. Yes, and so now Wu-Tang has announced their first ever Las Vegas residency for next year.
Dope.
So you'll be able to see them February 9th to the 10th, also March 22nd to the 23rd. And who knows, I'm sure they're going to extend it. Don't forget, New Edition's residency also starts February 28th, which is going to be exciting. And Jodeci is also going to have a Vegas residency next year that starts on March 15th.
Nice.
I feel like I want to go.
That Jodeci one going to be crazy.
Yes, all of them. New Edition, Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
I would go to all of those. So I think we're going to have to make some Vegas trips, you know? What are you looking like that for, Mano? Which one would you go to? Which one?
I'm thinking about who could I make it with.
You got to bring a young lady to.
This is what I'm saying. Who could I make it with?
I think to see Jodeci and New Edition. Exactly. Now you go with the fellas to go see Wu-Tang, but
my uncle and them.
Yeah, your uncle and them. Yeah. Listen, I used to work for Wu-Tang, so you know I'm going to be right there, front and center. All right, now Oprah was on Sherry, and I love Sherry Shepherd's show. And so she sat down with her and was basically talking about her own legacy, and then she did something that I thought was amazing and well-deserved for Sherry Shepherd.
What Maya said to me that day in her kitchen, she said, it's every audience member who ever came, from wherever they came from.
Yes.
And they sat in that audience and they had an experience. And they went home and they decided, I'm going to do better.
Yes.
It's every life you touch, so it's not one thing. So for me to be able to see you on your own show with your name on it, it is the passing on.
So you're officially passing the baton?
I'm passing the baton.
That's huge. To have Oprah say, I'm passing you the baton?
Right.
To Sherry Shepherd. Shout out to you, Sherry.
Sherry Shepherd been to Chelsea House a couple times.
Shout out
to, yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Sherry Shepherd. And she mentioned it on her show.
Ah, that's sweet. I love that. And she's so funny. To me. Now, in addition to this, Sherry, of course, asked her about that viral video when Oprah was just on Drew Barrymore's show and Drew Barrymore was like stroking her arm.
Yeah, I saw that.
And people were like, what is going on here? Boundaries, you're in her personal space. People had issues with that, but here's what Oprah said.
Were you uncomfortable at any point? Not a bit. I was actually comforted by the stroking of the arm.
Really?
I went home and told Steven, you got to stroke my arm. I thought it was endearing.
Okay, that was on TMZ that they asked her that. Also, Oprah has revealed that The Color Purple producers wanted Beyonce or Rihanna for the new musical remake. Did you know that? Can you imagine?
So it's a musical?
Yeah, it's a musical, The Color Purple. And it's going to be in theaters December 25th. It stars Fantasia, but I know Fantasia is going to do an amazing job. Her is in it. Danielle Brooks, Taraji P. Henson, Halle Bailey. So Steven Spielberg is back as a producer along with Alice Walker, Quincy Jones, and a whole lot.
It looks good, though.
Yeah, I love The Color Purple,
the book.
too. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I read the book. The book is crazy.
And you've seen the movie.
Yeah, but the book is really...
It is.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Alice Walker.
All right. And Taylor Rooks recently was on with Complex Sports, and she was talking about the fact that, you know, she's very good looking. Guys always talk about that. And so people try to act like athletes say outlandish things on her interviews, and it's because of how she, quote, looks. But here's what she had to say.
People confuse just the fact that I can ask a good question with the way that I look. And I think that without even realizing it, it can be a bit diminishing to the work that I put in for the interview. This happens on men's podcasts all the time, that athletes come on there and say something wild, but nobody says that it's because of the man. They say, oh, that was a good conversation.
That's a fact. I think in general also women just tend to get diminished about questions that they ask. Like if I ask a question here, but somebody else asks the same question somewhere else, they'll be like, oh, she's so no, why is she doing that? But then somewhere else it's like, that was a great question. You know, so I get it. It's harder. And then with Taylor, the way she looks, people always have things to say. And they also act like you only get certain things
because of your looks.
But she is really somebody who grew up, you know, as a child of athletes, family members who are professional athletes. She grew up loving this. All right. And that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night, where we discuss what we did last night. And I know you were out saving the city, Mano.
I have to.
It's way up.
Yeah. Last night.
So, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. And my guy Mano is in the building.
Yeah.
Mano, what did you do last night? Because you know what? You got a big day coming up on Friday.
Yeah, man. Got that KLB4 dropping on Friday. I didn't do a lot. I didn't do a lot. I stopped by Slate to see my man Nick Storm. Shout out to Nick Storm. He was having a screening for the Chris Rock and
Kevin Hart headliners only.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rashidi Harper. His interview's up right now on the Way Up with Ye
and
website.
then I actually went home and watched that.
Okay, it was good, right?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It's a documentary. We learned a lot about how they came up and even their connection to each other. Other comedians just talking about, who. Even with Kevin Hart, I didn't realize he had a show that was about to come out. He had a whole premiere part, like launch party, and then it got canceled before it even started. Yeah, that has to be heartbreaking.
We never see the bumps and the bruises on the journey. We only see the results.
Right. Well, that's on Netflix. So if you guys want to check that out, headliners only. Last night I was actually filming Lip Service, and this is probably our longest ever lip service, besides Wale maybe, because Wale. Too Short. Yeah, Too Short had a long interview too. But Malcolm Mays and London Brown were on from Raising Canaan. And so you'll get to hear that next week. But when I tell you, they had a lot to say. Malcolm Mays said after he did Lip Service last year, he was like, I'm not doing any more podcasts because he said so much on there. He had family hitting him up, all kind of things. But he came back on and said a lot more things too. And London Brown, Malcolm Mays was like, and they're Uncle Marvin and Uncle Lou on Raising Canaan.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's a very interesting conversation. And that show is all about sex and relationships. And the episode that's out right now, we filmed that a couple of weeks ago. That's with Partisan Fontaine talking about his sex tape project that's out right now. It came out yesterday. So just make sure you guys tune into that because those are really fun conversations. And you know where we can get a lot of those topics from? This next segment that I know you love.
Keep a secret.
Tell us a secret. Don't keep one.
Oh, well, don't keep it. Call up and let us know.
All right. So what we want you to do right now, as we are getting ready for KOB4 to drop on Friday.
That's right.
All right.
New Mano.
We want you to call us up right now because Mano loves when y'all do Tell Us a Secret, and everybody hates when you're not here for this segment. The first thing I see in the comments is, where was Mano when this was happening? Well, he's here right now, and I know some of you really enjoy being judged. All right, so call us up, even though we're not going to judge. 800-292-5150. You remain anonymous. Tell us a secret. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my guy Mano is here.
New Mano.
I know he got a ton of secrets, and every day we open up that vault a little bit more.
And I'll tell you my secrets off air, though, right?
Yeah, off air. Yeah, I mean, we'll never put them.
I trust you, though.
Yeah, you got it. You know how many secrets I have that I hold in the vault for people?
Dear.
Yeah, I hold it near and dear, so I appreciate that. And that's why we love you guys, because you know it's love when you can call up and tell us a secret with no judgment. Okay, and it's anonymous. 800-292-5150. Hello, anonymous caller. What's your secret?
I'm 50, and I'm sleeping with my son's best friend, and he's 32.
You're sleeping with your son's best friend?
Your son's best friend.
How did this even happen?
I don't know. I like him though.
All right, but do you know how that's gonna make your son feel when he find out his friend is slamming his mother?
How it's gonna make him feel?
Really horrible.
Aw.
Really bad.
Your son's best friend is going to be his daddy.
Stepfather, right. His stepfather is going to be his best friend. And you think it's funny, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how it even happened, though, from the beginning. Like, how did this even go down?
I don't know. Ran into him a couple times, talked to him a couple times, and then I invited him over, and it went on from there.
Does your son live with you?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, all right. And do you think that his best friend really likes you, too?
Yeah, definitely.
And his best friend is a sucker for knocking off his friend's mother. Like, that's like, how could you knock your friend's mother, though? I don't get it. How you gonna your friend's mother, though?
No.
Like, that's crazy to me.
How old was he when you met him? I mean, he is of age.
Yeah, that's cool. He is of age, but look at the position that you're gonna put your son in, though. At the end of the day,
she's thinking about the position she's putting his friend in.
Right, that's what she's thinking about.
He's gonna be fine. He know his mom good. He know he's good.
But what type of energy they gonna have for each other at the end of the day when he turn around and look at his friend that's supposed to be his best friend and say, "Yo,
New Year's party."
Right,
but have an excellent New Year's party, and I'm inviting him, and my son's gonna be there.
Ooh.
Oh, and then what?
Are you gonna sneak around with him?
No, I'm gonna keep it real with him on New Year's.
All right. Is this the first time you've ever done something like this?
This thing is different. It's fun. Yeah.
It's different. And the friend is running around knocking his best friend mother off. And
you never slept with one of your friend's moms?
Never. I would never. I stand on principle and
you know what's
business.
good? Now he can now if her son wants something, he can just tell his friend, "Yo, tell your mom." Tell my
you
mom.
think it's funny?
Tell
So you
my
think
mom
it's funny? That's not funny.
I think it's hilarious that you say it's not funny. The only thing that the problem is that my son don't know.
Well, thank you for calling, and hopefully this works out for everybody involved.
Thank you so much.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
All right, how are you?
You want to tell us a secret?
I like doing threesomes, but I never give my husband one.
You like doing threesomes, but you'll never give your husband one.
Oh man, that's
so you having threesomes now without your husband?
No, I have not did nothing but threesome while I've been married with him. But before I got married to him, when I was wild, I enjoyed them.
Okay.
But why you can't enjoy it with your husband though? That's not cool.
Because he already broke the bond.
Oh, okay. He broke the bond, so he just don't get. He don't get the.
He don't get the privilege.
Right.
I don't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean.
You think your marriage is gonna last if you don't trust your husband?
It's already over. I'm just waiting on him to sign the paper like Earth.
Oh, okay. Well, that ain't even your husband no more. You can get to have threesomes peacefully.
You need to move around then.
Move around.
Okay.
Maynard wants to know what's your Instagram.
No, our engineer, you know, he never been in a threesome before, so maybe I could
break him in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm down south.
Yeah, that ain't
that. Yeah, move.
That ain't nothing but air and opportunity, baby.
All right, well, thank you.
We don't know.
Thank you for calling. Go have some fun.
Believe me, I can't wait.
See, that's honorable. She's, getting divorced, is waiting for the papers to get signed. Yeah, well, that is Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. We can still take your calls, and when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And let's talk about our girl Scarlett and her LA Leakers freestyle. I know you guys want to hear that. We love Scarlett up here.
Yeah, we love Scarlett.
It's way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
New Mano!
Y'all ready for some Yee tea? I just had some Yee tea downstairs. Because we had some tea from my coffee shop. Coffee uplifts people in the lobby of the building. So I'm wired up. So let's get into this. Diddy might be out of the 2024 Grammys. They may uninvite him after the accusations by several women of sexual assault. He was nominated for Best Progressive R&B Album for the Love album Off the Grid. And although he was nominated for his first Grammy in 8 years, they're saying he may not be eligible to attend the award ceremony. They're evaluating right now.
So they're not going to let him come because the allegations.
Yeah, you want to hear the statement? They said, "We are taking this matter very seriously, and we are in the process of evaluating it with the time and care that it deserves." So nothing's set in stone yet, but
basically they leaning towards saying, "We don't want you there."
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Getting it ready. All right. In the meantime, Ryan Leslie says that Cassie is getting ready to go on tour and have a major comeback. Here's what he had to say.
Well, how's she doing? Have you spoken to her since the allegations or?
Well, the last conversation we had, she's planning for a tour.
All right. Shout out to TMZ for being everywhere.
I think they forgot that was his girlfriend first, right?
Yeah. Oh, nobody forgot because there's all these pictures of Ryan Leslie and Diddy and Cassie together. And remember when she first started dating, they were like, wow. That was kind of foul. He just, swooped in. All right. Now, Kodak Black's attorney says that Kodak did not have cocaine during that drug bust. His attorney is saying that when tested, it's going to be a Percocet, not cocaine. So,
Percocet.
That's what his attorney is saying. So it was several white rock-like objects on the ground, and they said that he was found asleep at the wheel of an SUV with a mouthful of white powder.
Rock-like.
And Kodak has already said he don't do
no cocaine.
He's done other things. He's copped out to crystal meth, but that's not what that was.
No cocaine, man.
All right. Now, speaking of court and trial, Jonathan Major's trial reveals that he called 911 to report an alleged suicide attempt by his assault accuser. So according to reports, it was they're saying that he made the initial call to authorities. And now he is revealed to have reported what was described at the time as an overdose and suicide attempt and this is against...
Overdose?
Yeah.
So he had the cocaine.
No, I don't think it was cocaine. Now, one officer testified they did not see evidence at the scene of an overdose or attempted suicide. They also viewed body cam footage of the day in question. And another cop said the initial call was that the female had overdosed and tried to commit suicide, but there was no evidence. He said, when I turned to look at the nightstand, I noticed there was a small amount of blood on the comforter. So this trial, it began at the top of last week, and he could face up to a year behind bars if he is convicted as charged. Now let's get into some good things. Let's talk about Scarlett. She was on LA Leakers. Shout out to Just Incredible. And here is her freestyle over Lemon Pepper.
My homie died with a gun in his hand. First mistake he made was put his trust in his mans. He thought they would slide for him, they would ride for him. Push came to shove, they went and switched sides on him. Don't trust what you hear, don't even trust what you see. Cause what look like a blessing be a snake underneath. And they saying that they love you till they get in between. Now you trapped in your bed, leaving tears on your sleeves. Come on, I'm so pleasant, doing it so reckless.
All right, shout out to our girl Scarlett. I love to see her elevation all the time. So we love you, Scarlett. All right. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. That was your Yeetie. And let's talk about this. 1,500% increase in calls. And this is what poison centers are seeing. We'll tell you what drug people are accidentally overdosing on. All right. Under the Radar is next. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
I put that on my mama. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here. New Mano.
This boy on time today.
I know that's right. Woo! You saw our board up. He just got back from vacation.
Yeah, he was
He's in like a pool.
He was in a jacuzzi, right?
He was in a hot tub. Yeah,
That's chest out.
Living life. All right. Well, let's get into some Under the Radar. What happens when there's a lottery ticket that expires? Well, a $44 million lotto ticket in Florida expired.
Give me my money, man. I don't want to hear that.
That was your ticket?
Yeah, give me my money. I don't want to hear it. Give me my money.
What happens to that money? The prize winnings actually now go to a fund to support Florida public education, and a 20% cut goes back into the prize pool. But wherever they bought the ticket, that gas station, it's a Sunoco, is still going to get their little percentage that they get.
So the person don't get nothing.
They never came and claimed it.
Nah, run me my coins, man. No, run me my money.
That's a lot of money to not claim. $44 million?
He could have been locked up or something and didn't know what was going on.
Imagine, what if he just now finds out, but it's expired already? You think they'll make an exception and be like, sorry, it expired.
Run me
it's
my
over for you.
Coins, man.
All right. Now, poison center controls across the United States say they are seeing an increase in calls related to an injected medication overdose. That medication is used for diabetes and weight loss. And we've been talking about this, Ozempic, right? And and Wegovy. So people apparently are accidentally taking too much, maybe double doses of this. And so a 1,500% increase in calls because of that. That's people got to be careful, and also you can't just get that from anywhere. I know people will go online or try to get it because it's been harder to get, but the drugs are sold in pre-filled pens, and some of them come with safeguards. So patients have to take the correct dose, and then they have to click the dial to the correct dose and then inject it. So it's harder to make mistakes. So ordinarily people start at a lower dose and then work up over time to the therapeutic amount so that their bodies can adjust. But, sometimes people get confused. There's compounded versions that come in multi-dose glass vials, and patients, when they're drunk, because you inject yourself. And so that's why there's been a lot of errors. So people have to be careful. It got very popular for people to start taking these drugs. You see all of the crazy weight loss situations. And Tesla is recalling nearly all 2 million of its vehicles on the road.
2 million?
Yes, nearly all of them, to limit the use of the autopilot feature. So there's a recall because there's been about 1,000 crashes in which that feature was engaged. So if you have a Tesla, do not use that autopilot. They're doing a recall right now. All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. And we got the Way Up mix coming at the top of the hour. And today is a Wednesday, and it's a Wealth Wednesday. And Mano and I have some conversation for you guys today based on that, because we want to help make sure you are always way up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
Hey, Mano. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's here. New Mano. New Mano. And let's get into some Yeetie. Now, Tracy Morgan was on the Connect the Dots podcast, and he talked about his upcoming appearance on Finding Your Roots. That's a genealogy show. He had a DNA test that revealed that he and Nas are actually, you said he told you that before.
He told me
they're related.
Right. He told me like maybe right after he did it.
All right. Well, here's what happened.
Me and Nas is third cousins on my mom's side. Me and Esco, but me and Esco was always tight before that. But then when I found out on the West Side Highway, after I did the show, I called him up and I said, "Yo, Esco." He said, "What up, Trey?" I said, "Guess what?" He said, "What?" I just did Find My Roots. Me and you related. He started crying. I started crying, and I said to him, "If you ever need me, I'm there." Cuz he said, "Cuz, if you ever need me, I'm there."
Aw.
I should. Me and you might be related.
I think we are.
Yeah, I think we like.
You look at my cousin. Like my
second cousins.
We're both from Brooklyn.
Fourth or fifth cousins.
I kind of want to do that. I've never done it. Like to find my roots and see who I'm related to. Roots. I know some people who found out who they weren't related to. They thought they were.
Really?
I definitely do.
Fathers and kids?
Yes.
Oh, man.
So there's always that chance that could happen. I'm pretty sure my dad's my dad, though.
My luck, I'm going to find I'm related to somebody I don't like.
Then you got to be cool. You're related to some people, though, now, right?
Who?
Like some famous people, some artists, no?
Fresher.
Yeah, your cousin, Fresher.
Yeah.
All right, Tory Lanez. This came from allhiphop.com. But Tory Lanez's driver is now putting out a statement. And there's new court documents that are online, and the paperwork includes statements from Jaquan Smith. He says he never saw Tory Lanez holding the gun, but he did see Megan Thee Stallion's ex-friend Kelsey Harris with it. And in the documents, he says, Mr. Peterson, that's Tory Lanez, ran from behind Miss Pete and myself. That's Megan Thee Stallion, tore up Miss Harris. And he said Mr. Peterson and Miss Harris began struggling, and Mr. Peterson tried to unarm Miss Harris. I was still pulling Miss Pete and did not see who shot the weapon. I was lucky I was not harmed, and in my opinion, Miss Pete was also fortunate. He said he wanted to present the evidence in court, but wasn't able to because the district attorney wasn't ready to cross-examine him. So this is a new development that's happening, and the paperwork is available online. So we shall continue to update you on what's going on. And as far as Megan Thee Stallion, she has a new deal with Warner Music Group, and she's also still remaining independent. And so Billboard has reported that she's done a partnership where they will distribute her music, but she will still maintain ownership. So... You know, all kinds of ways to structure deals now.
Yep, yes indeed.
All right, Nicki Minaj, in the meantime, has put out her highly anticipated collab with Monica and Keisha Cole. She's been teasing this for a while. We got to see them all together, singing and doing things like that. Well, now, I saw people waiting last night. She was like, it's going to be up in a couple of hours. So here is some of that song.
On a man, diamond on the ring finger, blinging on my hand. Sativa or indica, it don't matter what the strand. The worst drug of all, the addiction to a man.
And that song is called Love Me Enough. And by the way, if you're a Barb, you can also get a limited edition of her album for $5, but you have to buy it directly from her website. And let me tell you something, the Barbs are quite a strong army.
A strong army.
It's quite a strong army. I saw she did a sit down with Joe Button also.
She did?
Yes, she did. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Ask Yee. Now, you know I'm sitting here with my award-winning advice giver.
Award-winning.
Yes.
No, I'm like
Mano.
the greatest.
And I love the fact that you have evolved from telling everybody to have a threesome in your advice to actually...
That was not...
You used to say that to everyone.
No, that was never my only advice.
It was. They'd be like, I don't know if I have my job. And you'd be like, have a threesome.
No, sometimes it was a foursome. But I mean, look.
Anyways, 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up on this Wealth Wednesday. If you need some advice, we are here to help you. It's Way Up at Yee. Ask Yee is next.
Here I go.
Hey, everybody, accent.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano, the award-winning advice giver, is here with me today. And it's time for Ask Yee. Any question that you have, we are here to help. 800-292-5150. This person, Mano, wants to remain anonymous.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? What is your question today, sir?
Me and my homeboy, we kind of been best friends for a long time. We started a business together. Lately, we've been dealing with these females. One is in particular, she vibing with me. The other one supposedly vibing with him. But now she's starting to seem like slick subliminals. She's doing videos, She giving me the side eye when he not paying attention. She touching on me and stuff like that. And I'm about ready to go ahead and push that button.
Now, why would you go ahead and do that if that's your dog? Do he got feelings for her? Do he like her? You gotta put your relationship with your dog first, bro. Because at the end of the day, females gonna come and go.
And y'all have a business together too.
Right.
That's not just your friend. That's your business partner.
I try not to let the females get in between us, but he is some pressure.
She pressure?
She pressure.
Okay, so what is his relationship? Is that his girl?
Not even.
So who is she to him then?
He's got a crush on her.
Okay, have they had sex? Have they, like, what's the deal? Oh, they've never done anything.
Right, but the problem with that is that you should. This is what you should do: is talk to him about it and say, "Yo, look, shorty acting like she wanna romp with me or whatever. Like
romp.
You know what I'm saying? Like." You should have a conversation with her because you don't really know how he feel about her. He might really like her. He might really want to do something with her. So,
or he might not, and he might be like,
he
you
might
know
be
what,
like,
bro?
go ahead, do that.
Yeah, you got this. But there's no way to know if that's your best friend. You should be able to talk to him about it.
Yeah, don't sneak and do it, man.
She giving that vibe though.
Yeah, she might. Look. Don't be weak though. Don't act
He
like
gonna do it anyway.
Like like she want a shot at the title, cool. But at the end of the day, your relationship with your brother should be the forefront.
Here's the thing, right? The only risky part is he might go to his friend, and if his friend really likes it, he's always going to know that you want his girl.
I don't want it though. I'm not pressed about it. It's just she's starting to give me.
Nah, but you give impressed though.
And I will say this: I wouldn't trust a woman who is dating my friend but giving me vibes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she for the streets.
I don't know about. I mean, that's not. He said his boy hasn't smashed her or nothing yet, but I just think tread very carefully here. And the best thing that you could do is tell your boy, look, she giving me the vibes. I just want to figure out what's your relationship. You know, it's nothing right now, but I just want to, before anything could potentially happen, I want to make sure we good, we cool, and talk about it.
Okay, I can vibe with that.
All right. Well, good luck.
I appreciate that. Y'all have a good one, man.
I get the feeling, though, he don't care. She's pressure.
Okay?
All right. Well, that is your Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. You can always leave a message in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back on this Wealth Wednesday, you know it is the holidays. And I know I'm cash light right now. I got a lot of things going on. So we're trying to think of tips to save money for the holidays, but still get people really creative presents. Right. So it's not about the amount of money that you spend. It's about the thought that goes into it. Right. So we want to get some tips from you guys on how you're shopping for the holidays, and we'll give you ours. All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. 800-292-5150. Call us up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and I'm here with my guy Mano.
New Mano.
And we're talking about the holidays. Can you finish your banana pudding before we...
Why would you say that? Why would you put my business way out there? I was
Merry
trying to keep
Christmas.
it
That's your gift.
I was trying to keep it secret.
But anyway, we are talking about the holidays, and... you know, it is a difficult time. People are spending a lot of money, but you can still get a great gift for somebody without breaking the bank.
Right.
And so I want some suggestions, and I'll tell you what I think. What do you think, Mano?
Look for deals.
Okay. That means shopping early, because when you buy gifts at the last minute, that's when you spend the most.
Right. Don't be like me. Be better than me.
Right.
See, I wait for Christmas
on the way.
Eve.
You're like, I'm on the way there now.
Yeah, Christmas Eve. That's when I shop.
Well, my family does a grab bag. So I think if you have a group situation where everybody's exchanging gifts, why not do a grab bag where you pick a name and then whoever's name, that way you only have to buy one gift, and there's also a limit on how much you're supposed to spend.
Oh.
And so there's a big gift and a little gift. So the big gift limit is, I think, like $75.
Oh.
And then the smaller gift limit is $50.
Really?
Yeah. So you end up spending a total of $125.
I like that. I'm doing a grab bag.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Also, ordering things online, because that's how you get the best deals. You can compare everything at once, but you have to do it in advance and order those items early because you don't want them to come after the holidays. Also, you might have some gift cards laying around. You know how you get gift cards from people? Well, maybe you can use those to buy other people a present. And I also feel like group gifts are a good thing. So if you guys all are like, you know, have a friend that you want to chip in and buy something for, if you can get them a better present because we all chipped in, I'd rather have one like amazing gift that I need. If somebody has a housewarming or maybe they had a baby or something really big, if you guys can all chip in and get one of those more costly gifts, that can help. But that's just some of my tips. And if you have some things at home that you want to sell and get rid of, you can use that money for gifts. But it's important to budget, okay? You don't have to break the bank. Let's plan ahead. Now, let's see what you guys think. Tradia, what are your tips?
All right, so one of my tips is actually re-gifting gifts. Say, for instance, somebody give me something and I never use it. I can always package that thing back on up and re-gift it back.
Ooh, like what? Give me an example of something you might re-gift.
Panties?
All right, so listen. No. I was gifted a coffee maker before, but I already have a coffee maker.
Shout out to DeLonghi.
So I was like, you know what? I'm a new one, too. I was like, I'm going to save this and use it for next holiday.
I like that.
And you know what, too? Yeah. That's still a great gift. It doesn't matter if it was like something you spent money on or it's still a good gift. I'll be happy with that. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate. How are you?
Angela Yee, I love you and your show.
Thank you, Chelsea. It's me and Mano. We want to hear about your tips for getting great Christmas gifts but not spending a lot of money.
Okay, this is what people need to do. They need to start working on a hobby right when summer is ending so they can get to it. Because if you have at least 3 fingers on each hand, you can get into knitting or crocheting.
Ooh, knit somebody something. I don't know if I have time to pick that up. You know what? I think I might know how to knit, though.
You know, if you're on the train or if you have a commute, watching your favorite TV show, listening to you, Angela, we can all find, some time to do a little...
That's a cute idea. Mano, you know how to knit? I'll knit you a coat.
You want to do it?
You would wear it?
Yeah.
And gifts like that are priceless.
Exactly. It's better than buying someone something like that, right, Angela?
I'm not going to lie. My aunt made me a pillow, and I still use it to this day. So, not a bad thing. All right. Well, thank you.
Happy holidays.
You too. We are such thoughtful listeners.
Yeah, that was really nice.
All right. Well, you guys, we don't mind hearing your tips. We want to hear them. So you can always call us up. 800-292-5150 is a number if you want to leave a message. And when we come back, breaking news, Megan Thee Stallion is responding to Partisan Fontaine. You know, he put out his sex tape yesterday. He did a lot of interviews. Of course, everybody's asking about their breakup, but we'll tell you how she responded. It's way up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee and Mano is here. This is like, I know we're going to have different views on this, but Megan Thee Stallion has responded to Partisan Fontaine. He has sex tape out right now. Mm-hmm. And, he did put out The Person, which was a song addressing Megan Thee Stallion. And that was in response to this lyric on Cobra.
Hold up, caught him cheating, getting his sucked in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord, give me a break. I don't know how much more I know you.
All right, well, Partisan Fontaine feels like she was taking aim at him. And when he did lip service, I did ask him, a lot of people were saying, well, she didn't even say your name. Here's what he said about that. But she also didn't say your name. So
why do people say that?
Sometimes, it's music. So you could be writing about something and people think it's about them. And granted, putting that in a song, she knows that people are going to think it's about you. So I get it. But you're saying that never happened.
I'm saying it didn't transpire. Like, you pulled up and such.
So something transpired,
absolutely.
But not that.
Absolutely. And after I thought this is a done deal. We're not together. You are doing, your thing clearly. And that's what we're doing.
All right. Well, I didn't think Megan Thee Stallion would respond to any of this, but I think seeing that he's done a bunch of interviews, she did have something to say. And here is Megan Thee Stallion's response to Partisan Fontaine doing interviews, talking about their relationship, getting things off his chest, and even the song that he put out. Here's what she said.
If this man is saying, I didn't cheat on her, I didn't do that, well, why the is you responding to me? Do you know how many y'all claim I done with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your up in the same spot I was sleeping? If you say it wasn't you, why the hell is you dissing me? Like, what the is going on? Why are you talking to me? If you say I wasn't talking to you, I wasn't talking to you. You just wanted to find a reason to bash me. It seems very strategic.
All right, so what are your thoughts? I do feel like it is true. People have linked her to a whole lot of people, and maybe she wasn't talking about him.
No, I think she was talking about him, but I don't think that what he said, I don't think he really dissed her. I think that he was letting off a lot of his point of view. I felt like he was crying out, so to speak. What I get from that is that he really, really loved her, and I guess he felt hurt by some of the things that she did in the relationship. I don't feel like he was standing on her neck, though. I don't feel like he was like really putting her down.
It wasn't like a ether.
Nah, it wasn't like that.
All right. Well, I mean, I will say this. People are wondering, they think he's doing a tour just to talk about their breakup, but he does have a project that just came out. And so I know it's tough because this is his first interviews that he's doing about it. So of course, everyone's asking about it. And of course, he did a whole song about her and their relationship. So the album also addresses a lot of those things that he went through. And so I do feel like people also have to put that into perspective, because they're acting like he only is who he is because of her, but he really was doing music already. And so I look at it from both points of view. I know for her, she's been through a lot. It's been very traumatic. And, you know, all of this sometimes can be difficult. And like he said, she had her walls up. He discusses that too. And understandably so. She had some issues with, you know, family members really close to her passing, and also the whole court trial situation, also being vilified by the public. So none of those things are easy things, and relationships aren't easy. So unfortunately, things have played out very publicly because both of them have stated things. All right. Well, when we come back, of course, if you guys want to weigh in, you can call us up because we do have the last word, 800-292-5150.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here with me today, of course. How you feeling, Mano? We just had some food.
Great. Yeah, we had some good food.
Well, this is from 2 Fish 5 Loaves, so shout out to them. All right. And also, you know, thank you guys for calling up and being part of Wealth Wednesday today. We're talking about the holidays. I can't believe that it really is almost Christmas.
Yep.
It's literally 12 days away. Oh, so the 12 days of Christmas starts today.
Really?
Yeah.
12th day of Christmas.
My true love gave to me. All right. Well, anyway, you guys, so happy holidays. We want to make sure you're planning ahead, staying within your budget, because, you know, you don't want to wait till New Year's to be like, oh, man, I shouldn't have did that. Now I got these New Year's resolutions to pay off the debts that I incurred from Christmas. Also, you know, we just talked about Megan Thee Stallion. She responded to Partisan Fontaine. He has a new project out, so he's been doing interviews. And, of course, everybody is talking about Megan Thee Stallion because he did release a whole song based on their relationship as well. So make sure you guys watch the whole show and go to my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee, and make sure you also follow Lip Service. And Friday's a big day, so get ready because we're going to be up here lit with Mano for the release of KOB4.
KOB4, baby.
All right. Well, in the meantime, you guys always have the last word, so let's get to it. 800-292-5150.
So I've been with my girlfriend for, it's about to be a year or 7 months. And I found out that she started talking to somebody that I introduced her to at a party we went to. So I went to her friend's house and was talking to her mom about, her friend and her mom about the situation. And me, the friend, and the mom ended up sleeping together. So now this has been going on for the past 6 months. And the friend that I introduced her to, he don't know that I know them two been talking. She don't even know that I know they've been talking.
Hi, Yee and family. Honestly, I go on Etsy, and there's a lot of, like, personalized and customized gifts that you can get. And so, like, it's not as expensive, but it makes it a little more special being that it's personalized or customized.
Hi, Angela. I would like to shine a light on our foundation, the Angel Needs Foundation, based in Houston, Texas. We help single mothers, and this Christmas we're helping single mothers with their shoes for their children. We're so excited. We have a skate party this Friday. You can see it on our website, www.anf.org. And so I want to shout out our foundation. Thank you.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.